Hey guys, I'm HP, this is Dr. Pink, and we two together will help you into blues improvisation concept. This is a tutorial for beginners, but also for all those who never went through a concept in blues improvisation. And because the concept is really simple to understand, but you can do it the easy way, the medium way, the intermediate way, the advanced way. So it's probably for everybody. Because the main thing about a blues improvisation concept is about talking about question and answer and putting this on the fretboard. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, but also join the HPCrazy Guitar Academy with a free member account or a premium member account. So what is it about? Blues improvisation is about question answer. So meaning, I just play one chorus where I show you. Question. Pause. Question again. Now answer. Question again. Answer now. Now the question again. Sorry guys. At the end, resolution. Question again. And now we go to the next level. Variations of the question. And so on. We're gonna go through this step by step in this tutorial. It's about question, answer, and resolution. What does that mean? We have 12 bars. It's a normal 12-bar blues. And the concept is question, answer. It's like in real life, you know. It's an arguing. You, as a guy, you pose the question, or as a maybe as a woman, and as in normal life, nobody listens to you, so you have to take the question twice. So you pose your question twice. Then comes an answer, and as in real life, you don't like the answer, so you have to pose the question again. Then comes the resolution of this arguing, and at the end you pose the question again to make sure that it's got understood. That's how the whole thing works. We fill the 12 bars with 2 questions, 1 answer, 1 question, resolution, and then question again. Okay? And then 1 chorus is through. Then I'm going to show you in the first step a very simple question answer resolution thing based on the A minor pentatonics. And if you want to really follow this tutorial, you need to have at least 2 positions of the pentatonic under control on your guitar. Well, you're going to see what I'm doing. It's really simple, but if it's too hard to follow, I also make tabs for you that you can really check out what has been done. So let's get started. Okay guys, I'm working on the A minor pentatonic here in the 5th fret, the root position. It's very important that you know the root note in the pentatonic. Here's a root note, here's a root note, and here. Here's a root note, here's a root note, here's a root note. If you want to create your own question answer thing, it's really simple. Start on the root note and on the root note, like this would be a question. Okay, that would be a question. The answer probably doesn't have to be on the root note, but if you're unsure, you can be on the root note and like that will be an answer starting on a root note, ending on a root note. But in this case, we do something else because it doesn't have to be so basic. So question will be 1 and 2, 3, 4. And you really need to be able to repeat the same phrase exactly the same way as you created it, because that's the way you want to do variations, but I come to that back later. So question is then 1 bar pause, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So now 4 bars are over. Now we make the answer 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, bending here in the 7th, 3, 4, 1 bar pause, then question again. 1, 2, 3. Now the resolution, something like this. You can just go down the pentatonics, 2 bars, anything with 2 bars, and then question again. I'm going to show you with a backing track. Resolution. Question again. Now one chorus is over. Okay. So, I mean, I'm really showing you the very basic, simple way. You can make more complex stuff, but my recommendation really is to keep the question and answer thing really simple. On the resolution, you can make, I really played something really simple, but you can play anything, you can play a lick or whatever you can play. You can also play something more complex, but that's up to you. As I say, I'm just showing the concept. The concept is really simple and works for beginners till the pros, okay? Now, we want to do a second chorus, and that the listener can follow what you're doing and see the concept which is behind your playing. You need to be able to repeat the same thing again, but now with variations. How do we do variations? You can either do a variation by probably moving the question answer thing 1 octave above, like something like here, and the answer will be, and the resolution probably make a lick up here, like something like this. I'm gonna do this as a variation. Oh, no, wait. So that's one way of doing the variation, is moving up 1 octave, but since we're in the second chorus, we don't want to keep it so simple anymore. So since we have the questions 4 times, we also want to have variations on that. So since we have this is the question, and probably we add an additional note, or just something similar as before, okay? Or could also be something like this. Depends on what you want to express. Same on the answer, could also be, could also be a little variation on the answer. Let's see how that works. Variations on the answer. Variation on the question. Now lick. Question again. So now we did the second chorus, okay? In the third chorus, we're gonna take it further away. Let's say we play one question and then we started playing something else. On the second question, on the answer, we play still the answer but a variation. And on the third question, we play a lick or something else. Then comes a resolution with something else. And at the end, we play the question again as a variation. Let's see how that works. Now we play something else. Now comes the answer. Comes the question again. Now we do something. also can do, we do on the last lick, on the resolution, we do something where we can play up and finish the question in the high position, so that the licks lead from the low position to the high position, and there you can, you know, make a nice wave and go there. Let's do that. Resolution. Okay. Since I was playing in the low position in the third chorus, this can also mean that in the second chorus, with the lick, I already made a movement down to connect the positions, but you don't need to connect the positions. But what is important that you connect the dots. First chorus, you deploy your question and answer system. Second chorus, you start with the variations. Third one, you go more wild and become more free. Depends how long you want to do your solo. If you have like a 3-chorus solo, then on the third you just go wild, and at the very end you play your question again. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I'm gonna play now the third chorus. Now let's do like this. I play the second chorus with the variations in the top position, and then in the third I start to go wild with lick stuff, but at the very end I come back to the first question. Okay, let's do that. I made a connection down. Now let's start from here. I'll probably make the answer. Question again in the high position. Now ending lick. Very end, I played the original question again. Do you understand how you do that? You make a very simple question answer thing, you deploy it in the first chorus, keep it simple. You can do more complex, but then you need to be able to always repeat the same thing again, you know? I mean, this concept is really simple to explain. It's always as described, but you can work on this 20 years and you always find out new stuff. Yo guys, as I said, the concept is really simple, and it's for beginners. It's for any playing level, and you can work 20 years on this thing. If you never done it before, it's really makes sense to bring structure into your playing. Also, it's really important. I mean, if you check all the blues guys, and some of them probably never heard of this concept, but it still works. I mean, if you have it naturally because you were listening to blues, then all is cool. But if you want to, let's say, improve your playing and give it more structure, more meaning, try to think about this. Playing a blues guitar solo has often to do with a normal human conversation, you know? As I said, question, answer, arguing, fighting, getting angry if your question is not heard. That's another expression, you know. Say you play a question, then you notice the guy didn't listen, then you get angry. You ask the same question again. That would be the next step, okay? Think about a conversation, not so much about playing a lick, you know? Licks are cool, but honestly in blues, if you need to know a few licks, you know, the very standard, or these licks, those you really need to know, but then it's more about a conversation. It gives more meaning. Just play a few notes, and it's cool to have at least two positions on the control. Position number 1, position number 2, pentatonics. But also you can do the same concept over all positions and give it more richness. As I said, you can work on the concept for 20 years, 30 years, you always find something new. And the rule, let's say that the rule confirms the rule, but also the rule also confirms the thing which is not inside the rules, you know. You can also say, okay, today I may question. And the answer comes immediately. Think about a conversation. You ask something, your opponent gets angry and repeats immediately, but in an angry way. You know, that's how the system works. But to practice the thing, it's really important that you you know the stuff, and you just worked it out once or twice, very systematic, that you understand how it works. And the more you know what you're doing on the fretboard, also from the timing and the notes, you can transpose it to different positions, the better you can make variations, the more rich you can make your variations. Anyhow, I'm gonna tab out the example I played, or one of the examples I played, 3 chorus solo for you, and it's available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy as an example, plus the backing track to practice on that one. But you can practice this on any blues. But to download the stuff, there's a premium membership required, but please also join the HPCrazy Guitar Academy, the free member account, to join our little guitar community there, to have more stuff and discussions and stuff and so on. Good. One more to say. That's about it. Just think about a conversation, and that's the main thing. That's the way you really become a really cool blues cat. You know, sometimes conversations are also very silent. That also can happen. Then long comes nothing. That's the way you play blues. It's not a technical genre. It's more a genre about human behavior. Let's put it that way. And human behavior often leads to stressful situations. Yeah. Think about that more than think about licks, guys. So, me and Dr. Ping saying goodbye, and see you guys.